Hey guys, Mark Fresh, Protect Dog Training, and working the second dog this morning, which is my Shepherd, into the box. Good boy now. Shepherd's a little bit more intelligent, he's older, he's learned to learn, all that good stuff, right? So that being the case, I want to start doing some of the same stuff that I've been doing with Puppy, as far as pressure on and pressure off. Again, I didn't feed them yesterday, so these guys are all hungry, and that added hunger is helping out. Okay, so this is what we're going to use it to our advantage. I might be doing one day a week that I don't feed them on Sundays, and then I'll work them on Monday morning like I'm doing now, and that'll give me a crescendo at least one day a week that it'll give me what I need, right? As soon as I release pressure, I'm trying to get that timing into the box, right? And then get him understanding that pressure on, and then into the box, pressure on, and into the box, right? Until he starts understanding it. I'm going to let him clean all that up. And see how long he hangs his head down there with all of it being gone. There's one more piece in there, and that's it. There it is. That's what I want. I want him to stick his head back in deep. Okay. Now what I'm going to use the box for with him more than anything is he winds up real heavy when he hits the field because he thinks protection. And so right away he's seeing suits, he's hearing all the dogs working before he goes out there. He knows what he's out there for. And that needs to be overcome. I need to get him to work semi-neutral for the field, right? So he doesn't. And this wasn't able to do this without him being so hungry, and now he's hungry, so it's helping out, right? So I can't starve him every day, but one day a week will mean that this is going to be, right? Okay. On, off, right? On, off. Right away when that goes off, so he's going to be going forward. How he does with a rattlestick. Different association based on the field and being around the rattlestick. He's never been worked with a ringer, but the rattlesticks are a big part of their environment when they're out on the field. They hear it all the time. You hear all the dogs rattling, winding up, right? Sound is a stimulant, especially with some of these high drive dogs. It's in their genetic makeup and that genetic stamp you hear me talking about all the time. And remember, what we're relating to here is tools and things that are very deep rooted. This dopamine and opposition reflex, all these are very deeply rooted in the dog's psychological makeup. And we're using it to our advantage. And then it's a focusing tool, right? We'll be able to take this into keeping his mind on the job. I've got to get him doing his obedience and all that without spiraling out. We started working on that this weekend, where I've got decoys out there and all the sleeves, all the stuff on the ground. We're trying to get him to learn. He's got to focus on what I want him to pay attention to. So it's got a myriad of things you could do with it. Same thing with a flex pull. Myriad of things you can use it for. You start to see people understand the concepts and then start to get creative about how they're using the tool of opposition reflex, which is a deep-seated wiring in a dog, right? He's seeking, where his brain is at right now, he's seeking out the food. Okay. Perfect. So we had a good session for both of these guys. Due to the fact they were both hungry, I've already fed Big Boy, and that hunger brings up the draw into the box, right? Makes the box with the food have more power, right? More ability. So I'm going to start doing this on Sundays. I'm robbing them of a meal, they'll be more hungry. Monday morning, come out and work like I'm doing now, right? So pattern and routine and thinking of things like this and getting your structure and your patterns set, they're going to help you out. This will end up being a pattern where he's getting, that hunger will be up, and he'll be more into it. I need to start moving. Yeah, talking. Notice it's whatever it is, stimulation of sound, stimulation of this. That's when it goes away is when I'm giving the food, right? It goes away, I'm giving the food. So there's a correlation. After a while, he's going to start associating that. I used the opposition reflex as my start because, again, that deep wiring involved with that. And then what it does to the dog's psyche with their seeking behavior. Now you can take this into scent work. I could put a scent cone or something in the bottom that I want them to get associated with and start adding in scents. You can pair it with all kinds of things. You can pair it with stem color. You see some Justin talking about that too. Again, pressure on, pressure off. Well, that pressure becomes a very positive thing. We're almost done here. Now this is a box that's been with biodegradable resin, so in other words it's safe for the dog, and it's been coated everywhere so that slime doesn't get all built up and the wood starts to soak in all those things, right? So we're going to leave his head in that. Let him clean that up, and then I'm going to say, now keep in mind, done. I'm using these keywords. Done is always done, right? Are you ready? Ready. Good boy, that was good. That's good. Now I'm going to put him in the truck and clean him in the crate. Good boy, you did good. Yes, you did. You did good. Yes, you did. Good. Good boy, look at that. He's tired. He says, I've been sniffing. My sniffing is one of the most, one of those things that really will wear a dog out is scent work really fast, mentally and physically, right? Because they've got their brain all into it. Now you add this in there and that brain gets conditioned with something like this dopamine box. Watch how intent he gets into the job, right? Good boy, good. All right, we're done. All right, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, signing off. Have a good day, guys.